idea first and then switched to, but I'm not switching now, that's quite a bit of stitching on there. Oh, the Magic Grotto. This is Heaven and Earth design. This is my first ever Heaven and Earth design piece and my most favourite Heaven and Earth design piece. Why I don't stitch on it, I don't know. Or maybe I do know. I do know why I don't stitch on it. A, it's tent stitch. Because everyone on FLOSSTUBE were going on about tent stitch and I thought, I'll give it a go. Yeah, I don't like it. But I will still, I'm in two minds as to whether or not I want to restart it. This is 18" by 12.5 inches. I don't know why I told you that, if that's even important for you. But this is my Heaven and Earth designs for the Magic Grotto, and I think this is what heaven would look like. It's just wonderful. I love it so much. And if you look really carefully, there's lily pads in the water. Just saying, there's frogs in my heaven. Nice frogs, true frogs, cute ones. And this is how far I've gotten. There's another reason why I haven't been stitching on this, and it's because of the chart. I started on paper chart. Then, do you remember back in the day when everyone kept going on about the PDFs, putting it on PDFs and doing it electronically, and everyone, it became like a rage. Everyone was trying it, and so I tried it. My file got corrupted, so I lost everything on it, and then I redid it again on a piece of paper, and then I lost the piece of paper on my way from work to home on the bus. It must have just fallen out of my bag. I don't know. I was so upset. I was so upset and really annoyed, and I was trying to redo the other paper copy, but it's tent stitch and I confused myself, and now I'm thinking, screw this, I just want to do it again. I probably won't. I'll probably continue doing it, but it's putting me off. I want to go back to my 1/1 cross stitch on 25 count, because that's my favourite. That's the best. That's the best way. That's how I like my full coverage. I like it that way. I don't like it 2/110. I don't like that. And I think this one is actually 1/110. I can't even remember. It's been so long ago. Oh my god. No, it's not. It's 2/110. I will try and continue, see how it looks on the next page, and then if I don't like it, I will just restart. But I think it would be a shame to restart, because that is the most I've ever done on a Heaven and Earth design, isn't it? No, it's not. That's a lie, because Dahlia is the most I've ever done on a Heaven and Earth design. Right? Yeah. So I just lied. I just lied to you all. I'm sorry. You'll tell me what I should do, won't you? You'll all be giving me your advice, because I think I need to, because I'm probably overthinking it all and it's putting me off and stopping me from continuing. But I think because this one is not a person, carrying on with tent stitch might be a good idea with this one. But with the other one, because it's a person, you know, beloved, because it's a person, I don't think it will look good. This is a gecko root kit, but it's a small. It is Bettina Bunny, and this one's got a bit of a process, a bit of progress on it. Yes, that's cool, isn't it? But just you wait until Sally's Squirrel, you'll all die. You'll be like, what? Look how much you done. You will. You'll all scream at your screen. I know you will. Just don't throw anything at it. Because from watching the Sunshine Stitchers, I'm starting to believe that people throw things at the screen. Just don't throw anything at your screen while you're watching me, please. Okay, next is Fifi Thorn, another Gecko Root kit, but a small one. Very pretty. I haven't done much on this one. This one is a... I started it, but then I decided I would just focus on one after I'd done... I've started them all because I've got 4 of these. But then I started to just focus on one. And yeah, so that's that. Next one. Oh, I have a little plonker here. Come, do you want to say hello? Step over here.
Hello.
Hi. See how big she is? Last time you saw her, she was probably 3 years old.
I'm 8.
She's 8.
I keep thinking I'm 7.
Not 3. If you're 8.
I kept thinking I was 7.
2018. Oh my God, I don't do maths. Maybe she was 5.
I think I was probably a toddler.
Could have been. No, not a toddler.
Really?
Because we've been here 5 years now. Can't remember. But anyway, she was a little bubba when you saw her.
Yeah, Anya made me think that I was 7 because Anya said, why am I with a 7-year-old?
Yeah, but you're not 7, you're 8.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh,
Listen, you're too young to start getting confused
now
about your
I
age.
keep thinking I'm 7.
You're
7
not...
is my favourite number.
Okay. Alright then, go back and watch your TV. Yeah. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Close the kitchen door, please. Gently. Thank you. Okay, so now we have and Lamb, another Gecko Root Small. Very pretty, I like this one. But like I said, after I started them all, I started to just focus on 1 or 2 because I started them all. Then I did a bit on Retina, and then but I'd already done a page finish on Squirrel, but for some reason I found it difficult to start a new page because I don't know why. Once I finished my page, it threw me off that I had to start another. It just threw me off. I couldn't I couldn't handle it. Probably because it's my first page finish and I didn't understand what I was doing after that because I've never gotten to that point. Dumbass. Anyway, so then after I stitched a bit on Bettina Bunny, I then decided that I would go back to Sally Squirrel and focus on her. So 2021 is actually, she's one of the 6 whips that I have for 2021, but you'll find that I've been stitching on 7 whips this year because I'll explain, I'll explain later. I'll explain. It'll probably be very easy to explain now, but I'll explain when I show you. So this is how far I've gone on And Lamb. I did try to do a little bit of country stitching here with a bit of the purple around the eye, but then I decided to go back to just doing blocks. To be honest, I don't like either. I'm still trying to find my way of preferred stitching, and you'll find that everything that I have is done in one way or another. Cross stitching, running stitch. That's not a style, is it? No. cross stitching, tent stitch, cross country stitching, parking, one strand at a time, you know, one colour at a time until you get to the end. I've tried them all, I think, and I think I don't like any of them as a preferred method, so I just wing it and then just see how it goes. Just wing it, whatever. I don't know. I even decided I like stitching in hand. I do, I like stitching in hand, but sometimes it's better to just have it on a Q-snap and stick it in the Lowry's, you know. It all depends on how big the piece is and how heavy the needle minder is and how heavy the thread, the fabric is when you rolled it all up. You know, it can become an issue for me. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about now. Let's move on. Jesslyn Park, right, it's a Gecko Root kit. Jesslyn Park is the design. I didn't tell you any of the designers. Well, I'll tell you at another time, I suppose. Forgive me. Most of these, if you go back to my old whip, you'll probably see, or pause the video and you'll see, because they're all on each thing. You'll find it. This is called Reflections of the Soul, and I also started doing this on tent stitch, and yeah, I got quite a way through this one, I think. Yeah. Trying to think which way it should be. I think it should be this way. This is it. When I say I got a way through it, I mean the first page, not through the whole thing. And I'm a bit worried because look, this is how old it is. The red lines are starting to fade. I'm a bit scared about that. Yeah. Anyway, that is Reflections of the Soul. Really nice. I love her, Jesslyn Park. I like her art. She's got quite a few pieces that look a bit like that, and a bit similar and a bit different. Very nice. And that's it in that box. Yes. Let me just do a quick pop away. While you work. Or whistle while you work, if you can whistle. I can't. So it's humming. You can clearly see I can't be bothered to put it away properly now. I'm trying to be quick for you guys, you see. It's falling, it's falling. Get in there. Right, okay, no, wait, I've got two more that need to go on the top there. Now, did you think I was done? I'm not. I've got a whole box here. I'll show you my first and only chatelaine. I don't think I'll ever do another chatelaine. The chart is scary as hell. Scary as hell. But it would be gorgeous once I figure it out. It would be gorgeous. This is Egypt Garden. Absolutely lovely. I love this so much. I haven't gotten very far at all. The middle of it is beading. And so that's where I think this is why I'm a little bit put off, because I use Q-snaps. I do have some scroll foams up there, but they're the clip ones. So I don't know what to do. I don't have a space to have big gigantic roll frames, so I don't really know what to do, but I don't have to worry about that just yet because I'm not anywhere near having to start recording stuff because that's all I've done. This is the centerpiece. That's it. The centerpiece is gorgeous, isn't it? I love it. Just once I did the beads, and then it became stitching with Krynic metallic stuff. Oh my god, why is it so hard? Why? Oh dear. But yeah, so that's that, and I got all the I think I've got most of the beads. My friend Sabia, she's Wishing Well Stitches on YouTube. She bought me some of the beads. I don't think this is all the beads that's needed, but most of them. So she bought me that, and then she bought me the thing to put them in. Wonderful, I love it. Just great. And she also bought me 1 or 2 pieces of floss to go in with it, and then I bought the rest. But it's not the entire floss list that is needed for this project. I just can't afford to do something from European Exchange or whatever it's called, and this is it. I don't know if I'm doing this wrong. Was I supposed to do this 2 strand? If anyone's done the Egypt one, am I supposed to do 2 strands of this or just the one? Because against the beads, you can barely see it. So I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. But that's that. There's a few pretty little flosses in here. Let's see what I've got here. I've got Desert Sands by Dinky Dyes. I have never stitched with that before, I don't think. Oh god, I've never even opened this bag, it's stapled. Okay, I've got Alpine Grasses, Desert Sands, Valley Mist. The door, okay, hold on. Oh, I'm back. Musical car sister game today with the neighbours. Okay, where was I at? I was just shouting a few names at you. But yeah, I won't go any more into this because we've still got a ton more to go, and as I said, this is going to be a very long video. Oh no, I don't know what to do. Here we go, let's just put this in here. Panicking. I did show you the actual piece, didn't I? So I'll pop that back in here. Here's the chart. Maybe this should go in a proper project bag if I can make one. Right, coffee time, hold on. Okay, next piece. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. This is a magazine piece, and I'm stitching on this Kokishi doll. It was supposed to be a gift for a friend, but it turns out that friend then left and then moved away, and we just lost contact with each other, and that was years ago, 2016. So I'm kind of thinking, no, 2015. So I'm kind of thinking, really, there's no point in me continuing to stitch with this. But the fact that it's a small-ish piece is stopping me from throwing it away, you know. This is how far I'm at with it. and I'm just thinking there's no point me keeping it, is there? Because I'm not going to give it to her, and I only started stitching it so that I could give it to her. And I started it in 2015. So what do you think I should do? Do you think I should finish it? Do you think I should let it go and reduce my whip through a culling? Let me know, please tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Okay. Right, next. This is Into the Dragon. It's by the Pumpkin Ditch, Frosted Pumpkin Ditch 3. I get them confused between the Cloud Factory and the Frosted Pumpkin. The Frosted Pumpkin Ditchery. Right. I was just about to show you this, but it's just the colour key. I can't show you a picture because it's a mystery stitch and I don't have an actual, but it's called Into the Jungle. It was a yearly mystery stitch along. If you look it up now, you'll probably see the full picture, and I'm sure many people have already finished it. I started on this on the even weave, and then I started with the middle piece, the sloth, which was part 1, but after I started it I thought, oh, do you know what, I'm going to do the frames in Petite Treasure Braid. And then I thought, hang on, what if I made one element of each box shiny? So I decided to make one leaf of each box shiny, but I'd already stitched this in DMC, so I started to go over it in Petite Treasure Braid. I don't like it. It looks really, really messy, and it looks nice here, but if you actually look at it, it looks messy. I wouldn't win any prizes for this kind of stitching. Horrible. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to restart it, and I won't use Petite Treasure Braid. But I didn't have any more of this fabric left, so I restarted on what I did have in stock, which was, I want to say 18 count, but it looks quite big. Whatever this is, 16 count, 14 count. I want to say 18 count, but it looked quite big. I'm not sure. But anyway, I restarted it again, and this time I used, I'm doing the frames in Etoile DMC Etoile. I can't pronounce it. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it correctly at all. And then I'm actually doing the title in a what is it? Is that in a dark grey? I don't know what I'm doing that in. I hope I figure it out when I go back to stitching it. But I'm much more happier with this, even though it's on Ada and not on the intended fabric that I wanted. But I'm happy with this. It feels better for me. So that's how far I'm at with that one. And yeah, I'm hoping to do this, to get this one done soon, because this one, I might actually do this next year as my own stitch along, and just try and use it each month as a way to finish it, because this is, it was a birthday present for me in 2008. What? No. Oh, I got really confused. It's a freebie chart in here as well for a Biscornu, Nat 2008. I was that I hadn't even been stitching in 2008. And this is, I can't remember what year it was. Hang on, it might say here 2018. That's more like it. Oh, by the way, this is a free pattern. It's a biscornu, hummingbird biscornu. I made this and I had to give it away because it was part of a secret stitcher gift, secret stitcher gift. Do you know, like Secret Santa? But you created something, and we did this for the very first MK retreat. And I did a biscornu, and I gave it away, and it ended up with Kat. No, her name's not Kat. Kaylee, and she loved it. And I'm not being funny, but it was the best thing I'd ever made. I loved it. So I'm going to do it again for myself, and I'm going to do it in Etoile, the shine, because if I want sparkle, Etoile is my favourite to use sparkle now. I only wish that Etoile was out back in the day when I first started, because it has such a lovely like glittery kind of effect without having the metal in place, you know. And, oh, it's lovely. It's just, I love it. So let me put that somewhere where I'll remember, because I want to do it again, because I would love to do this again. And I might put a picture of it up here somewhere if I can find it. But anyway, so this is my Into the Jungle. I completely digress. What was I keep getting distracted and telling you other things. Okay, so that's that. And this one is Alice in Wonderland. It's a bottom thread, so you probably already know it just by me saying that. Alice in Wonderland, and I want to say I've got about, not quite a quarter, maybe a sixth. An eighth. I got about an eighth done, I reckon. You're distracting the viewers' view. Stop it. There we go. Looking good, isn't it? And this bothy thread kit is kitted with the black thread is Madeira, I'm told. It doesn't say so on here, but I'm told it's Madeira thread. And the cover is quite nice. You have to do it with 3 strands though, but the coverage is quite good. I quite like it. And then we got 100 more to go. So more to go. So much more to go is what I meant to say. Not so more to go, because that's not English. I have a Nora Corbett. It's called the Blossom Collector, but I call her Sassy Lady because she looks like a saloon dancer to me from the old Western days. And I literally just put a few stitches in her just to make her into a whip, so that I could put her in the year of whip. And then I didn't stitch on the year of whip. My bug disappeared, and that was a couple of years ago. And I don't know which way is up, but that's all I've done, so it's not even worth trying to figure out which way it goes. But yeah, that is good. The fabric is sparklies. Most of my fabric is sparklies or chromatic alchemy. And I'm sorry, I've completely forgotten to tell you what all the fabrics are. Right, on here, the fabric for the Egyptian garden was Demeter by Demeter is by who? Who is it by? Who is it by? Demeter. I think it's chromatic. There should be some sort of Demeter. I keep saying Demeter as if that's going to drum it into your head so that you know what it is. It could be tonic something. Oh, for God's sake. I usually keep a little baggie that will tell me what things are. Yeah, there's a baggie here. Hang on. Ah, Dr. Smith Tonic by Sparkleys. I love this. If you have anything that you want to have for sandy kind of thing, or like oldie paper, that's perfect. Next is, hang on, let me try and put this away again. Oh, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I should have done this a bit better. This has its own Ada, but I believe they use Pole Stitch's fabric for body thread if they're going to be doing dyed thread. I don't know. I don't think that's concrete information in my head, but I think Pole Stitches supply their dyed fabric, or they did when I got this back in the day. This is just normal typical even weaving Ada that you get. This is a Sparkleys hand dyed, and it's called Pisces, and it's like a bluey green kind of thing. Bluey green. It's really nice. I thought it would make the pinky purples in her dress really pop.